So I started dyeing my hair earlier today, and we're gonna keep doing it. I did a little test strip that you can't even see it. Like I have so much hair that you can't even see the thing. But what I'm trying to go for is like an under dye type of thing. I did my test strand. As we can see, there's blonde. That's blonde. So I think it's gonna work. I want to dye it. I might dye the underside blue so that we have like blue peeking through the bottom, and I think I'm gonna do it all the way around down through the back, just like having the blue or the blonde peek through the bottoms, because I think it looks cool. And also with my hair, there's only so much you can do with it, I feel like, because it's curly, and I think other people who have curly hair will understand what I'm talking about, because if you dye like your whole head of hair, it just looks weird. So I'm hoping this is gonna look cool. So we're gonna mix up the rest of the dye, the bleach, mix up the rest of the bleach, see how it goes. Fingers crossed. Let's do this. I totally forgot to show you what my hair looks like once I dyed it, so here we go. You can kind of tell there's some blue. It's black now, which is cool. Black and blue. Black and blue. I'm gonna go to my bathroom to show you a little bit better. So here, you can kind of see it in the light a little bit more, maybe. It looks a lot darker right now than it is. In person, you can definitely see the blue a little bit. It's been a few days since I've done this, so it kind of faded a little bit. But yeah, that's how it looks. I like it, and I think I'm gonna keep it. So I don't care what you say. You can say you hate it and you think it's stupid. It kind of is, but I don't care. 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 I like it, and I think it's fun. So deal with it. Yeah. Anyways, there, you can see the blue. See? See? Yeah. So, yep. That's my hair. We are finally gonna start this painting. I've been putting it off because mainly I've been scared, but we're gonna just bite the bullet, go for it, and begin. I can't just like sit here in fear waiting for the right time to do it. I just have to go for it and start whenever. Just kind of like force myself into it. So let's do this. We're gonna get our gloves on, protect our fingers. It's raining outside, which is perfect because if you know me, you know I love rain. Rain is my favorite weather, and it adds a nice ambiance. I feel like I do my best work when it's raining out. And although it's nighttime and I can't really like see the rain, I can hear it. I know it's there. So yeah, okay, here we go. I'm scared. Here's how I do my paintings. I have not learned how to do this traditionally. I haven't learned how to do any art traditionally. I kind of just go in with it how I feel like it makes sense. I've watched YouTube videos, I've watched TikTok videos, I've watched my mother. That wasn't a joke, she used to paint. So, I just kind of guess a little bit. But I have a little bit of knowledge of what I think I'm supposed to do. But yeah, so I use linseed oil as my like paint thinner because I personally don't want to deal with like the toxic chemicals that are in certain oil paints and different paint mediums, like what's it called? Like the terpenoid and all that crazy stuff. I like to keep it safe, so I just use linseed oil because it's natural. It's not toxic for you to breathe in, and you should be good. One of the cons to that though is that the paint dries a lot slower, but I don't really care about that. I think it's fine for me. I'm not in a rush to get it like dried. So I don't know, but what do I know? This is my second painting I've done in oil paint before, ever, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. But, so I'm just gonna take a lot of paint on here, and we're just gonna go for it. I feel like I need to record this first stroke though, so I'm gonna set up my other camera really quickly. Basically, also oil painting is kind of like a science because you have to know how much oil to use, because in order to build colors on top of each other, the paint has to be thicker than the previous layer. So it's a little bit tricky sometimes, I think. Just making sure you have the right amount of oil, because if you start off with too much paint and not enough of a thinner, then you only have so much to work with for the rest of your painting because you started with such a thick base. So I like to add a lot of oil. That's what I did last time at least, just because I don't want to mess up and give myself that option to not have enough. First stroke, I'm very scared. Let's go. I think I underestimated how much paint I was gonna need for a canvas this big. Please hold. I don't know what I'm doing. I really don't. At the end of the day, I feel like I just didn't add enough of anything. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Maybe this is not gonna turn out good. No, don't say that. Have hope. I need to have hope. And trust in myself that it'll be the best painting I've ever done. Out of 2, because I've only done 1 prior to this. 1 oil painting at least. At the end of the day, if I mess it up and it doesn't come out right, it's fine. It's fine. It's a learning experience. It's been a few days since I've updated you on the painting process. As you can see, I've made a little bit of progress on it, and I didn't record it because I was in the moment and I was feeling it and I forgot to set up the camera. Point blank period, that's it. But let me show you a little bit of the update. So here's what we got. I kind of just blocked in, like, sorry, my window is right behind me and it has a glare. So basically I just blocked in like different shadows and kind of like the colors that I want it to be. There's definitely a lot of detail and a lot more work we have to do, but I was just kind of wanting to put the colors down so I could get a look so I could get like a feel for how it's gonna look. But yeah, I'm gonna go in and do some more details today. But before I do that, I have this other painting that I started like weeks ago, of this little crow, and I want it to wear a dunce hat. I don't know, I just think they're cool. So I think in order to warm up to working on this like big painting, I'm getting kind of scared with this one, and it's definitely intimidating me a little bit. So I think as more of a warm up, I'm gonna work on this one and try to finish this one within the next few days, and then probably work back up to doing this, because right now I'm a little scared and a little unsure of my skills to complete this the way that I want to. And I think doing this one will just kind of relieve some of that stress and make me feel better about working on the bigger one, because I'm definitely scared, yeah, for sure. because I have the idea in my head, of course, and I want it to look a certain way. And in order to achieve that, I feel like my gut was telling me, hey, maybe we should work on this one a little bit. Kind of get a feel for oil paints again. I've only done it one time before, and I don't know how to use these paints perfectly, so I think a little more practice would be better. So that's what we're gonna do today, right now. Yeah. I also ordered like a whole bunch of yarn from Joann's, and I placed the order like almost 3 hours ago, and it's still not ready, and the store closes in an hour, so I don't know what to do, and I need it today because I can't go get it tomorrow. I don't know what to do, and I'm kind of scared, but I feel like I should just go in and be like, hey, I placed an order earlier today. It said it would be ready. Is there any chance I can just like grab the stuff? I don't know how it works, but maybe they'll just like be like, yeah, go get the stuff and come back up and we'll ring it up. But we'll see. I need to get that, but I want to start working on this. But I feel like as soon as I start doing this, it's gonna say the order's ready, and then I'll be already in the painting mode, and then I'm not gonna want to go get it, but then I have to get it, so then I have to stop doing this, and then once I go, the inspiration will be gone, and then the whole thing will just fall apart. So what have I been doing instead? Sitting here doing nothing. I think I should just start painting. I also want to sketch on my iPad, so I might do that instead of painting and just wait until that order's ready, and then I'll go pick it up when it's ready, and then once that's done, then I can come back and paint. But I don't know. I've been sitting here. I watched Turning Red. I watched The Nightmare Before Christmas, and now I'm watching Luca, and I've done nothing. So I need to do something. Okay, really quickly, I want to show you a new setup that I've been doing. I was in LA earlier this week and I picked up some more stationery stuff, so I'm going to give you a quick little stationery haul along with the new setup that I've been using for my notebooks and planner. In some other vlog, I talked about my traveler's notebook, which I still love. I use it every day. This has become more just writing down what I do every day instead of like other stuff. This is basically just like memory keeping now, and you can see I've kind of lost the interest for it. Not really. I mean, I've kept up with every single day. I just haven't been writing as much, which is okay. But I'm still doing this every day. I'm determined to do this every day for the entire year, and I still take this with me everywhere I go because this is a system that I think is always going to work for me, and I'm still very happy with it. But I have a new addition to my system, which is this little concoction, little duo, and that is a field notes notebook with a A6 Midori grid notebook. This is like the regular size. I bought this size, which is like super thin, comes in like a pack of 3, and I was using this. I just randomly started using it one day to write down my to-do list, and then so my daily structure became to write down what I have to do, make a little schedule, and then I would just write like the highlights of the day and stuff I need to improve. And originally my idea was to do one of these little booklets for each month, but it doesn't have enough pages for me to write down stuff for every single day, so I went out and bought the bigger version, which should last me like 1 to 2 months, because this is enough for every day and then some. So it's probably gonna be about 2 months per book now, because I'm gonna write other stuff. This is basically gonna be like journal, I guess, where I can just write more stuff or just whatever I want. The field notes is like this is probably gonna be where I have one of these for each month. This has become a spot to just brain dump throughout the day. I'll put a to-do list, I'll take notes on different things, but this one is just what I throw in my pocket and take with me everywhere for if I have an idea that I need to write down. And I used to not like field notes. I've never used one until now, but I used to just think they looked not the nicest, so I was like, I'm not going to use it. It's also just like a tiny cheap little notebook, but I get the hype for these. I really do, and it's just super fun to throw in your pocket and take with you wherever you go. And I put a little rubber band around it just to keep it sealed. And just like my other notebooks, this one also has like a little legend so that I can organize the notes, and I'll put like a little dot so that I know what that page entails. But this is probably going to be like the monthly notebook, so that when I look back I have a bunch of these to look at, and I think that would be kind of cool to have a bunch of different notebooks for each month. So we'll see how this goes. This has been a system I really like. It's very small, very compact. I'm realizing more and more I like small notebooks, or just like narrow ones. I'm getting too overwhelmed with like a bigger full-size notebook. So these little Midori ones have been doing great. I love them. I also have this size, which is the B6 Slim, which you can tell the difference. It's a lot taller, but it's the same width. And I think once I finish this notebook, I'm gonna try this size and see if I like this one, or if this is still too big. I really just like the small size so I can just write quick little things or stick stuff in it. I'll take notes on different things, but yeah, I just started this, so there's not a whole lot in there. But yeah, so this is like the new ultimate personal journaling setup. I absolutely love this little setup. This might seem excessive to some people, and it is, trust me, but I'm just a big notebook stationery freak, so this is what I'm using. It's what I use every day. That's my everyday system, okay? Here's some other stationery that I got while I was at the store. I got these 3 Zebra Sarasa pens in 05, and these are the vintage colors. These pens are my favorite pens of all time now. They're so good, especially the blue one. this is like the perfect shade of blue that I've been looking for in a pen, and it's absolutely amazing. I can't even describe how exciting it is. I also picked up some Uniball Signo DX in the size 0.38. I'm not a huge fan of 0.38, but I tried these in the store and I really liked them. Again, this blue color is wonderful, and this green one is a very nice green because it's like you can write with it every day, and it's not like a bright green color. It's like a nice muted green. But these pens are my new favorite pens, but this is like my everyday pen now. I really like it. A few weeks ago I got into fountain pens, and I've just been getting these little cheap ones. This is the Platinum Preppy in size 03 or fine. This has blue ink in it for this blue body. They're a very nice starter fountain pen. And when I was at the bookstore and got all this stuff, I also picked up another one. This is a green body, but I put brown ink inside of it, and I also bought black ink, blue ink, and I think I bought black, blue, and brown ink, and I put the brown in this, which it's more like tan, but yeah, this is also in the size 03 or fine, and these are super fun to write with, so I'm happy with my purchases. And I think that's all I bought. Just a quick little haul, but next time I'm in LA, I'm stocking up on this pen, this one specifically, because it's just, I love it. It's such a good color. So that is my haul. That's my updated notebook setup. The end. Finished setting up my monitor, and here's what it looks like so far. I built this little stand for it because my dad has a lot of wood that he works with, so I got to build a little stand because I didn't want to go out and buy one because they're like 40-50 bucks, and I was like, I could totally build it. It's like 3 pieces of wood, so I did that, and it fits everything perfectly. My laptop fits right under here. I have enough space to plug in all the cords. I've got my mouse. I got a mouse pad for $3 on Amazon with Prime. That was such a good deal. Yeah, my keyboard. I've had this for a while, but I didn't have like a place set up for it because I was just using my laptop. But now it has like a dedicated spot to use, and it just makes more sense. And this is super nice to have, and I'm super glad I got it because what a deal. Because I had money from my grant for school to use in the bookstore, and I purchased all of my textbooks already, so I had some left over, and I put it towards this, so I only had to pay 30 bucks out of like my pocket. So I got this for 30 bucks, which is pretty dang good. So we got a new setup going on, and I love it. It's really fun. It's very nice. I rearranged my desk stuff over here. This all used to be on this side of the desk, but new space. Yeah. So there we go. So that's the end of the video. I started getting, oh wait, here's the little bunny. I think I named him Jinx, J-I-N-X, because I just wanted an X in the name, or I wanted a Z. I wanted it to be kind of like fun and cool, so Jinx is his name. He's the new addition to the Nolan Bacon 1205 Studios cinematic universe. Everybody say hello, say welcome. Okay. But yeah, that's the end of the video. I'm gonna leave it off on a good note because this over here, not doing so hot. It's not doing too good. So we're gonna stop here. The next studio vlog will be me continuing this painting, so hopefully stick around for the process. Yeah, I started getting a little overwhelmed with this one, and I didn't want to continue doing it at the moment. I feel like I need to, I did this in the last video with the sculpture that I started, but I feel like I need to take a little step back from this one and rearrange my mind a little bit, do some more practicing on some smaller pieces and just some oil painting skills before I continue to do this one. So I'm gonna take a pause from it, and that's okay. You know, we can take breaks from our work, we can sit back, analyze what we need to do better, and I'm gonna do that and come back to it in a little bit. And it's gonna stay like this for the foreseeable future. But yeah, we'll leave it on a good note with my guy Jinx over here. Look at him, he's so cool, and he's got his little stitches. I love him. Although I probably will never do this again because this was awful, and it's a day later and my back is still killing me. So I think I will probably never do something like this again. That's a lie. I'm probably gonna do something like this next week, but you'll see. We'll find out. You'll see in the next video. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope everybody's doing good. You're all safe, healthy, the whole enchilada. And yeah, thank you for watching. Goodbye. Never gonna know how to end these, so goodbye. Bye.